I heard something. I heard it.
I hear it.
Wait,
So we're
what is
live.
what is one?
So we're recording right now. Yeah,
It's not
so
recording.
it's
Is
not
it?
for you.
Oh, it
It is.
is. It is.
Where is it recording to?
So
Okay,
it'll
YouTube.
it'll all go to like my account. It'll all be good.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay, so you're just gonna take a clip of this, right?
yeah.
All
We
right.
can. So yeah, this is Mona Shaw at Google in San Francisco Bay Area. So if you want to introduce yourself, say like what you do, what your title is, and explain a little bit about how Google has made like you personally more creative.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name's Mona. I am a staffing services associate here at Google. I just started at the end of February, so I haven't been here for too long. I was in that class literally a year ago, and I'm really excited that I could help you out with this project. So in terms of creativity here at Google, the 20% rule or 20% project, it's really interesting because it differs amongst the different organizations. So me being in HR or people operations as they call it here, it's more of a 1% because we are focusing more on supporting the organization and supporting our creative, talent within the company. So things that I'm able to do are attend different talks, do some community service, go out there and, go with my team members and, work on different philanthropies, and having informational interviews. So one of the things that's really important here at Google is the idea of don't be evil. And I think it's really great because everyone is very approachable. I can have an informational interview with, anyone given they have the time to do it. And I think it's awesome because it allows me to really, go outside of my own world and learn about what someone else is doing. And something that we really, really, like to harp on, especially within like our selection and recruiting department, it's about the idea of find them, grow them, and keep them. So that 20% idea for our engineers is really important because it allows them to stay motivated and work on projects they like and, take time out of their day to, come up with things that might be, the next Gmail or the next Google Chrome, something exciting and awesome and wonderful. And me personally, some projects that I've worked on are cross-functional. I've worked on a completely different team outside of my own. I had a different desk, different place, met different people, and I essentially learned a brand new job. And to me, that's really nice because I get, to diversify my skill set, but also get to work with a different team and from, an organizational psychology perspective, understand how, different team dynamics work and different group dynamics, how the climate of one team is different from another, what are their norms versus my team's norms. So it was really, really helpful. I was there for a month, and I've also worked on other side projects, which are, very small, but, I still take maybe an hour or two out of my day to, help out other teams. And what's really nice within people operations, as I've noticed, is that we're used as an internal resource for talent. So instead of hiring someone brand new for the job, why not take someone who has a little bit extra time in their day and allow them to diversify their own skill set and work somewhere different, but also, use that talent that's already in-house.
Yeah, and you had mentioned earlier there being just the way that Google's design like really promotes conversation and also the database that you can like search teachers basically. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have a Googler to Googler program, so people can really showcase any of their skills, whether it's something like scripting and coding or creating applications or something like Zumba or mountain climbing and all these different things that, I might be interested in learning, and I can literally go into the database and find someone who knows how to do it, who's also a Googler. So it's a way to collaborate with someone, in a completely different organization from mine. So outside of people operations, but also, to pick up a new skill, which is also, ties into the 20% idea or the 1% idea. Some things that the engineers have worked on, it'll be something like, let me think, what came out? Google Translate came out of a 20% project. And if you think about how important it is, in terms of making the world's, information accessible, if you think about the mission of Google, taking the world's information and making it universally accessible, that Translate feature really does do that, So people are constantly thinking of new ways to push limits and push boundaries and make things user-friendly here, which is really cool. And you've all probably heard of, all the great perks we have here, and it's true, they exist, and they really do help promote creativity, especially coming from a background, that, you guys are sitting there learning about these theories about creativity. You really see it in action here. We have micro kitchens, which are essentially, the water coolers, but kind of on steroids. And there is, there's all, food and coffee and all that stuff, but there's couches that are strategically placed right there. There's a table to sit and you can eat and, you can collaborate with your coworkers and learn about what they're working on, especially in the technical departments. Much of the work is individually focused, so it's a nice way for people to get away from their desks and interact with each other and learn about what people are working on. There's arcades and ping pong tables and volleyball courts, and the idea of just having team building and playing games. It's a way to kind of think out of the box and really work on, I don't know, getting to know other people at the company, but building on your own skill sets. Like, you find out, oh, you're playing this game, and I don't know, guys, I don't know this. I'm messing up here. I'm losing my train of
thought. It's awesome. So yeah, you've given us, it's absolutely beautiful. And the one thing that you said that really stuck out to me is how you don't actually have 20% time, yet you have the autonomy to go to the water cooler on steroids, and meet people and learn things and stuff like that.
All right, let me go back to it. Let me pull up my notes.
No, it's actually, this is actually perfect. I'll take the beginning part of that, and I know exactly where in the presentation it'll
Okay,
fit.
good. All right.
You've done it, but the last thing that we absolutely need is the mountains.
Oh yes.
Atmosphere.
So Google is really cool, and it's so beautiful here, and we encourage everyone to go outside because you can go on the trails and go running. I have this awesome ball in my conference room. So lots of fun things around the office, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Mona, this was absolutely super fantastic. We'll be sure to float you our presentation, actually, because we're doing it on Prezi. So we're all fancy and whatnot, and so
oh, nice. Okay.
Flip through it and see what we've conjured up. So
okay, make me look good.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks. It was great meeting you guys. Good luck. I hope you get an A. And keep in touch if you're really interested in organizational psychology. Like, I did the whole grad school application stuff. I'd love to help out. I know it's tough, especially going the applied route and that type of stuff. If you have any questions or need a reference or whatever, connect on LinkedIn. If you don't have one, you should create one.
Shout out.
Google Plus. Huh?
Shout out.
I know, I shouldn't be saying that here. But, on Google Plus, we can be friends or be in circles or something.
Okay.
Awesome.
But yeah, definitely reach out. You have my personal email, Chad, if you're willing to share it. So.
If you want to actually just encourage Sam to give us an A, that would be fantastic.
And
I'll try my best.
Oh, have you seen pictures of his daughter?
Yes, I'm Facebook friends with him. I've gone to Sam's house. We're pretty tight. Yeah.
Way cool. All right, thank you, Mona, so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye. Thanks, guys.
Right. See ya.
Bye.